On the latest episode of the 5150 show, Corey and the panel discussed the serious allegations involving Sidney Starr and a child under 16. Starr is currently in jail facing charges connected to an alleged sexual encounter with a minor, and the panel showed very little sympathy.
I'm looking at what's happening right now with, do they call it a she? She or he?
Trans person.
Trans person.
The nigga. The fuck is you talking about? It's a nigga.
Well, a lot of the stories when they were referring to, they say her or she. Anyway, I hate that another innocent person, because if you ask me, something that this same person, Sidney Starr, did to Chingy, who I loved Chingy back in the day, pretty much ruined his career back in the day by lying back then and saying that just because he took a picture with her saying that they had an affair or she was messing with him. So that was back then. But now this person is in the news for doing some horrendous things, allegedly,
Nah, it's been
to a child. Well, on my behalf, I'm saying allegedly, doing some things to a child. The young boy was, let me get this straight because I just got this coming in. 14 or 13. I thought it was 13.
14.
Something like that, 13 or 14. And did some pretty darn horrendous things allegedly to this boy. So now they are locked up. This Tran is locked up. And so we don't know what's going to happen. But
Yeah, they locked up, and I hope they burn in hell.
I look at it.
For Corey, this case cannot be separated from Starr's history. Years ago, Starr took a photograph with rapper Chingy at one of his shows and later claimed they had been sexually involved. Chingy denied the story and said Starr was simply a fan who asked for a picture. This happened before celebrities had the same direct access to social media they have today. There was no Instagram Live, no podcast network, and no easy way for Chingy to immediately reach millions of people and challenge the story. He initially ignored it, probably believing it would disappear. Instead, his silence was interpreted by some people as confirmation. Starr continued repeating the claim in interviews before eventually admitting that the relationship never happened and apologizing.
At what point did you decide to put out the story that you and Chingy had some sort of romantic relationship?
Oh, I would say the time that I put that story out was probably like 2 years after we took those pictures together. And I know that sounds crazy, but I had a lot of people in my ears. I had a lot of people saying like, girl, do you know woo, woo, woo? If you do this, baby, you gonna be on top. At that time, I was younger. I was really dumb-minded.
But being young is not an excuse. There are many things I could have done when I was younger, but I chose not to do it because I realized those things would be destructive. They might cause harm. Life is about consequence and choice. Choice and consequence. I believe she was, 19? 19 is an adult. It's a young adult, but it is an adult. Every black person knows hip-hop is an extremely homophobic genre. It just is, guys. I'm not gonna pretend it. It's definitely changed in the last 10 years, but growing up in the 90s, the early 2000s, you just couldn't be gay. You couldn't be associated in any way with gayhood. You know what I mean? So Sidney Starr clearly knew that by coming out with this crazy story, it was gonna severely affect Chingy. Chingy has said the lie damaged his reputation and affected his career. That is why the 5150 panel describes Starr's current legal situation as super major karma. They do not view this as an isolated arrest. They see it as the final consequence of a pattern built around deception, controversy, and the destruction of another person's name.
It's super major karma comeback, because I'm telling you, I was pissed when that whole story unfolded with it. Because she did come out years later and said,
Who is
yes.
she? We talking about a girl now?
The trans, this person
Fuck
right here.
that nigga.
Did apologize for doing that to Chingy. But of course, years after that happened, it was awful. Yeah, it was awful when that happened. So here we are.
Did what to Chingy? Act like he got
lied
out?
and said no. He lied and said that that he messed with him just because he took a picture with him at one of Chingy's shows.
I took a picture with some sisters before.
At the height of Chingy's career, though,
Right,
the
you didn't know that,
Sidney
and it happened
Starr
right. It was a big
was
thing.
going everywhere and saying that they was together.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, motherfuckers that said shit about me. Nigga, motherfuckers know what's up. Like, I'm saying everybody that count know what's up.
It doesn't matter, especially
if a
back then.
motherfucker say something about me like that, so, I mean, like, I can't necessarily do everything about when motherfuckers lie, but I'm here to tell you, why did it stick? I'm asking.
I can't remember, but I
Because
just...
there wasn't no...
wasn't really no internet.
There wasn't no internet like that.
there
And
wasn't
Chingy
these shows.
didn't reply. He just ignored it. But since he ignored it, people took that as an admission
Like
to guilt.
it was an admission or what have you, but it took years to really pretty
There's
much...
places in
see,
the world
they
where you
said
can get at a
ruined his career,
motherfucker
yeah.
and then go to court and be like, I did it because it is.
That's the picture. And it was after one
So
of
he
his
took a
shows.
picture with the nigga.
The current allegations are obviously far more serious than the Chingy situation. Online reports and discussions claim Starr brought two boys back to a hotel room and that one of them was approximately 13 or 14 years old. Those details remain allegations and have not yet been proven in court. It was two boys at a hotel visiting Georgia for a football event. Sidney spotted the boys and was following them around for a bit. Then Sidney approached the boys and they tapped phones to share contacts. She texted the boy and told him come up to our room where the elevators only go to the exact floor you staying on, meaning she had to take him up to her floor with her car. So now they're on the elevator, go up to her room. The boy was nervous. They get in the room and the sex acts start. The boy tries to push Sidney off him and try to leave and starts trying to run out the room. Then Sidney big ass Then Sidney big ass grabbed the child. Oh shit! I don't even know why I'm laughing. I'm just this. The way this person writes is, oh my gosh. Then Sidney big ass grabbed the child there because he fell trying to get away. So now she basically, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So now she basically holding him and he can't get away. Then she starts offering, what? Then she starts offering him money to finish and keep it between them, but he keeps fighting her off and eventually breaks free. He runs to tell his family and immediately calls the police. This is crazy. Even if Starr eventually argues that she did not know the boy's age, that responsibility still falls on her. An adult cannot meet unfamiliar people for sex and simply assume they are old enough. If Starr was escorting or trying to make quick money on the side, then checking their ages should have been the first requirement. That is not a minor technicality. It is the difference between an adult encounter and the possible exploitation of a child. Corey also spoke about his wider distrust of transgender people who do not disclose their identity.
I'm telling you, man, there was a nigga at my show in Dallas and he fooled me. He fooled me.
No, but it wasn't just one time
I didn't
thing.
get with the nigga or nothing. I said this before. It was a nigga who fooled me at my show. And my homeboy, he went and got the number. And when he came back, he said, hey, nigga, I think that's a nigga. I was like, for real? And then the motherfucking nigga, I called the nigga just to see. I was like, hey, is you a man? And the motherfucker was like, I am a Southern woman. I was like, let me see your pussy.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what I did. I don't give a fuck. If I didn't know, cause you know I'm on stage. You really can't see everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly.
So the nigga, you could get fooled, but why do it stand? Because they did him dirty like that. Like the crackhead bitch said I did all this shit, and bitch said I flew her out here. She was supposed to take your place, D. That's what the crackhead bitch said.
That's funny.
The bitch said he wanted me to take D place, and the bitch said I tried to get with her, and niggas was running with it, but I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Right, we know you don't, but I'm
Nigga,
saying...
that's a cap.
The reason why I think it stuck back then, like Vaughn, you were saying, and she kept giving interviews and sticking with
that's what I
it.
was
She didn't
saying.
let it
There's
go.
more
It wasn't
to
like
it.
I just mentioned. It wasn't a play around. She was actually sticking with
Why
it.
do
and
we
giving
call
interviews.
these people she? I'm sorry, D, but once I know you're a man, then you
Well,
really
he-
on getting
he
stole
did.
on status.
He, because I believe he still has his thing.
There's a legitimate conversation to be had about disclosure and consent. If somebody knowingly hides information they believe will change another person's willingness to have sex, that can create a dangerous and deeply dishonest situation. The transgender community is already viewed with suspicion by parts of society, particularly within sections of black hip-hop culture. The false Chingy story contributed to that hostility because it reinforced the fear that a black male celebrity could be publicly humiliated through an association he never agreed to. Now these new allegations risk adding even more fuel to the suspicion.
You can't play with no motherfucker like that once it's been motherfucking understood.
I think Chingy ended up suing him or something, or did like some
Man,
legal
that
They
motherfucker
got
ain't
out of
no
it. He just did a really good
Man, that
documentary on I think it was. I
Well,
can't remember.
Chingy need to motherfucking understand, man. Them motherfucker dog need to be whatever he did. I'll put all I'm trying to say on the motherfucking street east side of the getting. Whatever happened to do, I'll be like, all he did was handle his business. Like in Brazil and places like
Right.
that, you can't play with motherfuckers like that.
No, you
Right.
can't.
They handle their business with your ass, and the judge will be like, "Oh, he did that? Okay, well, fuck him."
Yeah.
In the States, a motherfucker like that, if he lie on Chingy, like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. It's a motherfucker who was fucking the bitch who lied on me. Then when the bitch crossed him, Corey, I'm gonna tell you all this shit about the bitch. I'm like, you saw what the bitch did to me? You saw what the bitch did to me. I'm an innocent motherfucker. I ain't did shit. But you still fuck with the bitch now. You mad at the bitch. You ready to set the bitch out to me. That don't impress me. I'm just saying, dog, that motherfucker is not a she. That's a dude, he supposed to get handled like a motherfucking man.
Well, now he locked
Dead
up. So
ass.
let's see what happens now, because
Well, he in jail for that type of shit, and it's certain situations, if you dig what I'm saying, in jail for motherfuckers who move like that. Motherfuckers who move like that, you fuck with them kids, them niggas don't respect that.
Not at all. They get to reading that paperwork.
Yeah,
that's the lock. That's the mugshot.
They get to reading that
straight
paperwork.
up nigga. And motherfuckers be calling him a she. Nigga, get your goof ass out of here, man.
He is locked up now. So see what happens with that.
There was a motherfucker on I remember one time this motherfucker went on Jenny Jones and the motherfucker did that to him and he murked him.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
Motherfuckers ain't playing with that shit, dog.
Hey, it was another one. I don't want to. I think it was a guy doing that to some Lions players, man, and he ended up getting killed.
Yeah.
Hotel room. Can't play
Motherfuckers
with
ain't
people
playing
like
about that shit, man. Stop playing with motherfuckers with that bullshit, man.
Yeah,
this
that is
motherfucker
nothing
whole,
nice.
hey dog, this your whole life.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Because if
So-
you know you got down with a man, like, you ever seen that shit where that dude be kissing motherfuckers?
Oh yeah.
They be like, hey, you want to kiss him?
Yeah.
And I mean, no,
Her.
Right.
it looked like a girl.
But it's
And then they had the dudes kiss him.
Bro.
And they be like, what's your name? I'm Steve. They be like, what's your name? Carlos. What the fuck? Yeah. That ain't no joke.
That
be
is
the
not.
last kiss.
Motherfucker
that
tear the
is
block up, dog.
Fuck, boy.
Motherfucker tear the block up, dog. I'm
Boy.
telling you, motherfucker to tear the block up over that, man, because
Boy.
you can't walk around your guys without motherfucker. It's hard to face your guys after motherfucker got you like that.
Nigga,
You
You
dig
can
what I'm
take
saying?
him down now. Ugh.
If Starr did not know the age of the boys, that may become part of her legal defense. Morally, however, it is not enough. An adult has a responsibility to know. And if these allegations are proven, Sidney Starr will not simply be the victim of bad luck or public prejudice. She will have destroyed her own life through recklessness while making life even more difficult for a community already forced to answer for stereotypes it did not create.
Sidney, you've always been a bimbo and a dumb bitch. But bitch, this is too much.